Ah!
So should we
fucking here?
There he is.
Should we switch the backward 5 out?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I am fucking excited to be back. I'm excited to be back with you guys with the lot, but even more so, I'm excited for Fish to be back. Holy shit, we are finally here. You know, I was thinking about this today. We've been doing this now for a little bit over a year and a half, and not once since we've done this has Fish played a live show, which means we've been bullshitting and talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. And now tonight, after tonight, we are going to get back on the air and have a show to talk about. More importantly, we're going to have a show to watch. It's going to be fucking awesone.
And then talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I just said, man.
Right. That'll be fun. It won't nearly be as entertaining as the girls were, but we'll do our best to have a good post show.
I'm sure after some of the shows, they'll stop by.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I got a wig.
No, man.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that.
So, one of the things that we're going to start right off the top. Oh, shit. Where'd Pam go? T. We had this little bracket, a little 2-day quick bracket to decide the best opener out of the most common openers. I want to get your guys' take on A, your favorite Fish opener all time, and B, if one of those songs you think is going to open tour, or if you think they're going to do something more gimmicky. Yes, I'm starting the lot with the Around the Horn and fucking
Around the Horn, your favorite thing.
I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
My favorite opener is The Landlady because I've seen it twice, so it's just good memories. I wish Llama would have won the bracket. But
yeah, it did not.
You did not do a good enough job of campaigning for it.
I tried to be really polite, and I thought people would vibe off of the politeness, but it didn't work.
Polite llama only gets you so far. They wanted a slow, funky llama. That's what really gets it over the finish line.
Yeah,
and that's what you're thinking they're going to do tonight. Is llama to open?
No, I think that they're going to do a new song that they haven't played, like something from Shrey's.
Never needed you like this
to open it. You think? I don't know. Come on, to open.
No, yeah, dude. Like, think about after the big breakup and coming back with Fluffhead. Like, there was fan service through and through, and
right. But that's because they said no
gimmicks.
Fluffhead at the last 2.0 show. It was kind of like the connection between the two. We don't have that.
Right.
I don't know if anything happened in Mexico because that was technically the last shows, but the whole like New Year's Eve rescue squad thing is the only thing that's similar setup.
And since you said that, I was looking at the Mexico set list just to see the last song they played was the final encore.
More,
just FYI. More. So they could open with More. I'm kind of pulling for I would like to see a reprise. That's my personal favorite opening.
Yeah. That would be dope.
I got it once in Lincoln, I think it was in Nebraska back in, 94, 95. They opened with it at that show. That was awesome. That was one of my favorite shows I've ever seen. But Landlady's always good. Buried Alive's always good. Punch is always good. Like there's some good ones.
So you were happy with the bracket? It's Punch.
I was happy with how it came out. For once, I wasn't like complaining.
I thought all 4 songs in the final were the 4 songs that should have been there.
The funniest thing about this bracket that I'm noticing, and everybody was like, "Wow, we finally didn't fuck one up." It was like it was the first bracket. Everybody's like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Yeah, and I think even towards the end, the final matchup, even Makita commented on it that it was like proper. Like good job, everybody. We finally did it.
Are you saying guys. Don't think about it? Just list the songs that you want in a bracket. Don't even think about it because that's what we did.
Well, yeah, but then I don't know if you knew this. I threw out your list, and then I just seeded it by .net. Like, it was literally seeded by the most common openers.
Right. But we nailed most of them in our list.
But our list and the .net list were almost identical. So
I'm calling Mike's tonight. I've changed my tune. I think they're going to open with Mike's. Big fucking Mike's. Hydrogen Weekapa. Half hour. Let's fucking stick it up your ass right away.
Do the open tour with Mike and close it with Weekapa at Dick's?
Oh,
the entire tour is
tour. Now that would be fun. Or just open with Tweezer and then don't play it again until Dick's. Right. And just do the reprise or play like little bits of it.
Oh, hey, Chad.
Oh, Chad. How's it going?
I like how Andy thinks there. That's a good answer.
Kev, I wanted to go off your logic because that's what I was thinking too. Not necessarily Mike's, but something that's so comfortable and ingrained in them, because there's a little bit of nerves and there's been a lot with like, the pandemic and everything else. And I feel like they're going to want to get back into, grooving in front of, people and doing this again, right? Like, I know they've been doing it forever. So I don't know if it translates, but in my mind, I feel like they're going to want to go something comfortable. And Mike's is a great call. I was thinking Buried Alive would be a good one because they've opened so many shows with it.
But that's so fucking dark. With Buried Alive.
Yeah, you're 100% right. That would be.
It's not the fun jokey Buried, like a Halloween opening Buried Alive where it's kind of in jest and like, oh yeah, of course, like this is more of like coming out of a pandemic, like bring out your dead.
It'd be funny if Trey's like, this goes out to all you fuckers who won't get vaccinated.
Exactly.
Yeah, so what you got, Chad? The question
go ahead.
Chad, the question was, how was the bracket and what's your opener tonight?
It's not exactly the question, but I think Chad can vamp on that.
If my internet is working right now, I think the opener is Free. I've been saying that for months. But
Free would be dope. That falls into that comfortable category too.
Definitely.
Yep.
Also though, like after their announcement today, I don't know if Free is appropriate because I don't think they're feeling very free at the moment.
Yeah,
definitely no Sigma Oasis though. None of this take off your mask shit.
Maybe they change it to put on your mask.
They could do that. I think it's kind of like they don't really like getting too topical and political. I mean, Fish does, and like they do individually, but as a band, they've tried to stray away from that. And because of how divisive all this shit has been, unfortunately, I feel like they're not going to want to get too topical with the break or the pandemic or anything. Like they're going to want to look forward, right? They're always talking about looking forward.
No,
you were probably going to get some yacht rock, dad rock 4.0 shit we've never heard.
No, it's going to
be the modern equivalent of Set Your Soul Free. Whatever
so
the next Soul Love
like
Ocean planet is.
Lonely
Prairie Dog lyrics like Dicks with the Plague. We're not going to get those kind of the fun Prairie Dog like with the
maybe at Dicks. I think it's too soon. I don't think they do it in Arkansas. Right, like I think that's not the move. They probably play it straight, get everybody excited about Fish again, focus on Fish, jam the shit out of it, and then at Dick's is when they get clever.
What about they did Lonely Trip for the sound check tonight? Maybe that's your opener, Lonely Trip.
What else was on? What was the
Stash?
Sound check.
Undermined and Lonely Trip.
Well, and here's the question that we kind of kicked around earlier too, and I know everyone has been: is what song and when do they play the ZZ Top tribute? Is that tonight? Is that tomorrow night? Is that an opener? Is that
not happening?
What, you don't think they're going to at all?
No, I don't think. From what I hear, Fishman doesn't like playing LaGrange.
Yeah, but that's also 20 years ago, and it's the death of one of the guys that they grew up playing this song. It's a little different. Like I want to see them.
They did Tush twice. They need to break Tush out.
Tush would be good, but Kev, I think you're editorializing a little bit and exaggerating what you heard. It wasn't that he hated LaGrange or ZZ Top, right? It was that Trey had said, "Oh, it's up to Fish." It might just be like Fish is particular. I'm particular. People are particular. Maybe he just doesn't want to play LaGrange. It's fine.
Well, or it's like Llama's theory that Trey just likes to pass the buck to other people to say no, so he doesn't have to be the one that says no.
It's like me with my toddlers. Like, I wish you could have this chocolate, but mom said no. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly.
I want to play LaGrange, but Fishman says no. So
Fishman said it was too tough.
Deal with him.
But yeah, songs about whorehouses are okay. We can do that. Or we might get to Jesus because Paige likes that and he's very comfortable. Even though they played LaGrange more than they played Jesus Left Chicago.
Jesus
just left Chicago.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
you don't get a word for the boss. They don't get the just.
Also, they have not played LaGrange more than they've played Jesus Just Left
They have.
Chicago.
They played LaGrange 80. They played LaGrange 81 times.
You got to go back to the
times,
history.
and Jesus Left Chicago. They played 81 times.
Just.
Go look on Fishnet. I was looking at it today.
Finding out what was that the most popular ZZ Top song they played?
Well, I was looking for what songs they played, and that's how I knew they played Tush,
Right.
because I never heard those 86 tapes.
I like how
Right.
I like how Kev's trying to elevate our show so that we can be like the knowledgeable show too. It's like not only are we Wooks, but we know a few things.
Knowledgeable Wooks.
We've always known things.
The great and knowledgeable Wookilus.
Okay,
there you go.
All right, but to Kev's point, they haven't played LaGrange in how many decades? Like I've seen Jesus Just Left Chicago. Like I've seen Jesus Just Left Chicago probably 5 to 10 times on tour. I've never seen LaGrange.
Really? You've never seen LaGrange?
Nope.
I don't know.
I've only seen it at Vernon Downs in '98.
What we really need is a producer to look this shit up.
I'm looking it up right now.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Do
what's
they
up, Mama?
save LaGrange for Georgia, where LaGrange is actually a city?
No, it's Texas is where LaGrange is, though. It's a whorehouse in Texas, man.
Oh, well, there's also a city called LaGrange in Georgia. That would
they
make
have
sense
whores?
to
Oh,
play it there too.
I
Do they
thought you
have
were talking
whores?
about Tush when you said the song about a whorehouse. I would have just assumed.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge ZZ Top stan, so
I saw ZZ Top on their
What?
sleeping bag tour in '86, and it was a lot of the new stuff, the Eliminator, thick sun or what was the
Cheap sunglasses?
legs and Sharp Dressed Man and all
Sharp
that
Dressed Man.
nonsense. But they opened with I Heard It on the X, and they did like Just Got Paid. They did some of the like old manly tunes that they had.
So what it is the last time they played it was in 2012, July 8th, 2012.
LaGrange.
At Saratoga. It was the last song of the first set. And before that, they didn't play it since 99.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they
The
played
more
it
you
once
know.
in 3.0. And then Jesus Left Chicago, they've played every 4 or 5 years because they played it at the Met, right? That Philly
Yeah,
show.
well, they did that one a lot more. Yeah.
But and that also got the slip stitch and pass fame, or
Right,
that's
right.
what puts it in the lexicon. Every Fish fan has heard them play it because of that release.
Because of that.
Not every
Yeah.
Fish fan has seen them play it live.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Man, look at us. This is
Good
awesome.
answer. We're back.
I'm looking that one up
Yeah.
right now for you. And the last time they played that was 12/3/19
Okay.
in Philadelphia. And before that was actually the Santa Barbara Bowl in 2014. So it was a 5-year gap.
It was a 5-year gap.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, if you could pick a ZZ Top song, if you're that into them, what would you have Fish do? Because I would love I Heard It on the X to open the fucking show up. It would just be cool. But if you're into ZZ Top, what song would you throw at them to come something new? They aren't going to do LaGrange. They aren't going to do Jesus.
I think they should do a whole ZZ Top album because all those songs are like 3 minutes long.
Right,
They could just fucking tear through that thing and jam
The
out
Tube
one
Snake
song.
Boogie.
Yeah, totally. Just like rip it.
Yeah, I don't know ZZ Top that well. I can't contribute to that.
They have
Cheap sunglasses is what I'll go with, Kev.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
All right,
And
Kev,
then
let me ask
segues
you a
to
question.
What's that?
Totally.
So, do you think it's going to be a jam-heavy show or a hit-heavy show, like a festival set where they're just cranking through songs,
I think it's
or
gonna be
a
songs.
low number?
I think it's going to be songs. In the first song of the second set, they'll open up a little bit because
Like
they're
a
still
Down
trying
with
to get
Disease
their,
or something?
Right, they're trying to get their sea legs, so to speak.
Yeah.
No,
I agree. That's a decent logic.
What do you guys think, Llama? What you got?
Sorry, it wasn't a better question, Llama.
Could you repeat the question?
No, I was just curious if they're going to have a jam-heavy show and just
Is it
get comfortable, with like a 5 or 6 song set list each set, or if it was going to be like a traditional festival set where it's like 12, 14, 15 songs and they're just cranking through them.
They're gonna crank through the hits and just for Arkansas, so that way they
Just for
new
fam.
people. Yeah,
Just because they're so excited to play again, it's going to be like that. Like,
yeah.
They're going to play all fams' favorites and then throw in a gumbo encore, just a little shade on the end there. They're going to do
Just for
Pebbles and
fam.
Marbles into Golden Age.
there you go.
I hope they play Golden Age for fam.
Actually,
sure.
a gumbo would be dope too, but they should save that a little later in tour when I'm there and not fam. So, I could actually enjoy it.
I'm sure we'll get like a Reba just for the bath, and everyone is here to get like that whole feeling of being together again. And like, I think there'll be some of those songs that have those lyrics that like imply that,
Oh yeah, Jen would be fucking
Reba,
awesome.
Jen, those kind of like feeling good, like fun, jammy songs. I think.
Happy
stuff. I mean, I would be surprised if we got a Carini tonight just because of the dark. Like, I feel like tonight's sort of a happy night.
Happy, joy.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of the element they're going for tonight. Like, we've had enough shit. We've had enough darkness. We've had enough, like, whatever. Like, let's just enjoy some fun
love and light. Love and light.
Exactly. Some Soul Planet, baby.
No, that's Paula. I like that call. I like Paula's call.
Yeah. This
That's
is Paula.
Cool.
Paula.
Just a counterpoint, Kevin, though. Just a counterpoint, though, a little bit. I don't think Fish needs to get their sea legs. They've been rehearsing.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's not this. I mean, I don't know. They haven't played together since Mexico, so it's not. I mean, yeah, they played together, but it's
not true though. They have.
And those moments of like nervous energy before you go on stage and like having the set list plan, but then you walk on stage and the crowd goes crazy and Trey's like, oh, fuck it. Let's open with Reprise instead. It's like that shit.
It's a first date. It's like a first date. Yeah. Every opening night of tour is like that. And then we've coupled on a year and a half of them not playing.
I didn't want to be the guy to say it or bring it up, but tour openers, in my opinion, are notoriously not the best shows, right? Like they're notoriously kind of shit. But I don't know.
New Year's run, you've had a couple that there were pretty solid.
Well, in 17 before the Baker's Dozen, when they went out and did like Chicago, and those shows to start the tour were pretty dope. But a lot of years recently, the tour openers were iffy. But I don't know. The Hampton was great, right, for what it was. I don't know. The standard was so low, though, honestly. Like, they literally could piss in your ear.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. This is so funny because I was just going to say Torn and Frayed, like they're a bag of nerds the first night. Exactly like that. That's exactly where it is. But couldn't get it in before you guys were talking. It's true. Like totally Torn and Frayed.
What we do.
Let's hear Torn and Frayed tonight.
I like the opener will be 20 minutes of applause. That's
crowd control.
Right. Yeah, fucking it's a vocal jam. Audience vocal jam.
There we go.
So in case people start dipping out as we get closer, I want to just take a second for administrative shit. We are going to be back here tonight after the show, like 5-10 minutes after encore. Maybe not all of us, but we're planning on doing this for most, if not all, the shows this tour. And it'll probably be different iterations of us each night because we'll burn out if we all do every single one. But you'll guaranteed at least 2 Wooks after each show. So be sure to tune back in. We'll have some good live reactions and recaps and,
maybe we'll sneak in some,
be a lot like this, but a lot more fucked up and a lot more energized from just getting done with the show.
We may have a couple of live reports from the post-show lot. We may have a little video from the show tonight. Maybe some surprises. You want to tune in and check it out.
I would suggest checking out after on Nashville, especially because I'm going to be a complete idiot, and I'm going to try to call in after the show.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Also, if you're going to AC the Saturday night, we will be broadcasting live from Fan Art. We have a table at the Fan Art show at Caesars, so come check that out. And at the end of the tour, at Dick, well, no, it's at the end, right? But at Dick's,
it's the end of summer tour.
The end of summer tour, we're gonna be all of us. I think are gonna be at Dick's. So
that should be interesting.
Big blowout.
Come party with us, but hang out with us all tour. It's gonna be fun.
And we will be at half of us will be at some shows. I know that Wook and I are going to be getting in trouble in Hershey and AC.
Yeah. So,
Emo, I can't wait to see you either, Emo. I'm looking forward to that so much.
Oh,
Ed, Paula, and Dix, Squirrely Girl.
Well, I was going to take the segue, but you want to interrupt real quick?
No, go ahead. Do your thing.
Well, no, can't wait to see line just reminded me that we ran a little bit of a poll on our Twitter account of which Wook you were most excited to see. And surprising as hell to me, I mean, I could not be more shocked by these results. It is just astonishing. Our very own Great Went is the most sought after Wook
And everybody, I just want to say all of us lost the bet because we all pretty much thought Fam was going to run away with it.
The only reason I agreed to do it was I thought Fam was going to get 100%, so nobody would get their feelings hurt.
Right.
The fact that it was actually tight between all of
us made it worse for everybody.
It made it so much worse. I was like, you guys are assholes. Just vote for Fam. He's the nicest guy on earth. How could you not vote for Fam?
Remember when Llama pitched it? The whole thing was like, hey, you guys don't mind doing this because we all know Fam's going to win, right? And we were like, oh, sure, go ahead, post it. And then it turned into a whole other thing. You never know.
It's the slogans, man. It's the slogans.
And that in your Facebook campaign, that's what it was. Right. You cheated and went to Facebook.
I didn't cheat. I went.
Cheated.
I went to my fish group on Facebook, and I said, "Hey, we're doing a poll. If anybody wants to meet me, go vote in the poll."
Yeah, all your anti-vaxxer fake newsers on Facebook, you got to come over and vote for you.
I just want to say I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have cared if Fam or Went or anybody won. I just didn't want to be in last place. That's the worst. Like being in last.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
Last isn't bad. It's just not being in last with like 10% of the votes or something is where it's like brutal. You're like, oh, I got crushed.
I recently broke 20 and I think I fell back down.
That's fine. Then you're golden being in last at 20. Who cares? Like that's fine.
And if we had ranked 10. Dude, if we had ranked choice, Chad would have been golden because he was everybody's number 2. Everybody else is. They were like, I love Fam. If I couldn't vote for Fam, I'd vote for Chad. Fuck Wook. Or, some iteration of that.
Mm-hmm.
Can we all be honest about who we voted for?
Yes, I voted for myself.
I voted for Fam. I literally just said he's the nicest fucking guy on earth. How anybody doesn't vote for Fam is beyond me.
I voted for Kev with mine, and then I voted for Wook with the Panels and Frames account.
So it's T's fault, Chad. Don't blame us. Blame T.
Oh, we're going burners?
I did. I was on Panels and Frames, and it came up on the feed, and I was like, oh, I can vote on this one too. Boink.
Chad, you were only 1% less than Fam. It was super close. Yo, you were at 20 and Fam was at 21.
Who did you vote for, Chad?
I voted for Wook because I've met Travis, I've met Llama, and I hate you. So I voted for Wook.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom Glancy. Thank you, Tom Glancy.
For all the burner votes.
I have a question.
What's up, Llama?
To get back to the show, do you guys think there's any Arkansas songs that they can bust out?
Timber.
Like songs about Arkansas?
Timber. My old Jerry was an Arkansas mule.
Yes, that's a good call.
Oh, that's a good opener, too. I didn't think about that.
Timber
the chat was naming that one.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, man. I have no idea.
There's not many Arkansas songs unless you're going country or like bluegrass,
I hope Pam goes bluegrass later.
I know.
Ooh, do you think they just rip off like a bluegrass set?
Nah.
That would be so cool if they came out with the banjo and the stand-up bass and all and just fucking cranked out Uncle Pen and shit.
Just Uncle Pen, Poor Heart, Nelly King.
Am I the only one that's going to admit that would actually suck balls because we've waited for almost 2 years to see Fish?
And that would be you
guys could be all cool, but like
it would be the ultimate troll to start 4.0.
I'm so trolled out though, man. Jesus. Fucking we live amongst wanker trolls, like that's all there is.
Alaska, there you go. Fucking AK and AR. Arkansas again. Oh, fuck yeah. Nice.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to open it up if anybody wants to do like a 30-second, 1 minute statement, or if not, we don't have to, but I just figure I'd give you guys open floor for a minute and then we'll wrap up. I didn't want this to be too long, right? We're just all excited. The after shows is going to be where it's at. So
what time does the show start? At 8:00?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm getting nervous. I don't want to risk.
Live Fish said that 8:00 when I bought it today. They told me 8:00 is when it started.
Oh, is it?
Hey,
yes, we got time.
Kev, you bought it? You're going to hook me up with that heady link, right?
Do they let you share links still? We used to be able to, but I felt like a tour or two ago.
You can stream on 2 devices. You can stream on only 2 devices.
Who's got my link? Well, chat can have Kev's. I'll buy it.
I would buy it if my internet didn't suck.
Yeah, buy it
You'd
anyway.
be better off hoping for a Mixler, man.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Yeah, I think I might go Mixler.
I don't want
Have
them coming
fam- have
after me.
fam
I'm
cook it
sorry.
up.
I don't want Brad coming after me because I did something wrong.
Oh,
No, sharing it with
the
me.
chat
you're
brought up
fine.
another good point. Do
What?
you think
What's
they're
that?
going to do something to honor Tony?
Oh, first tube to open?
First tube opener.
And
That would be dope
hot.
too.
Yeah.
And that's a great song to get your feet wet.
Yeah,
Then we
dude.
have that
Instrumental,
debate, remember?
you know.
We had that debate with First Tube also. Where does it fall? Where is it better in opening the first set, opening the second set, closing, or an encore? Where it kind of lights it up. And I mean,
second set, I think. Because I think
Encore.
Trey needs to get loose to the point where he's like skipping around the stage like an idiot with a big smile
And do the
you
Jedi
know,
guitar thing.
right.
Yeah,
That's why
like-
the encore is so good because he's like
Yeah.
so full, or the end of the second set where he's got all that
Yeah.
energy like all built up and stuff. Yeah.
where it feels like the whole venue's just about to erupt and you got the goosebumps and the energy and you know. I
Agreed.
think it's not good for the show opener.
I think they're going to do a new Trey song every night. We're going to get one Lonely Trip song or Forward People, or I think
Yeah,
it's
we
going to be
could.
that, like we did with Ghost in the Forest. They ended up over 2019 doing the whole thing, didn't they? Pretty much.
No, not all the Ghosts of the Forest songs have been played by Fish.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know,
we
man.
got-
This is a different show, though. It's the start of 4.0. Like,
And I mean, we still haven't even heard. Yes, we have heard, but we haven't heard it since it came out. Like Sigma Oasis stuff. Like there's still shit
Didn't
in
they
there
do
that
it
we
in
get to hear.
Charlotte? Was that in?
they're going to
in
open
South
with
Carolina?
Epitaph.
Epitaph.
That's what
I
I
was
was
just gonna
gonna
say
say,
that,
was
Tim.
they're
Totally.
Epitaph.
Yep. That would be sick.
I should have put money on it.
You
Oh,
should
well,
have.
pretty
huh?
sweet.
Where
Oh,
you
wow.
I would like
put
that
money
a
on
lot.
it? Is there a betting board for Fish?
Yeah, Missy had it set up. What's that shit called? I don't remember. Somebody in chat.
Somebody in chat.
Hook
I'm
us
not.
up, Chad. Come on, you're the real show.
What are you talking about?
They're like betting on songs.
The
Fanship.
betting pool.
Yeah, and fanship.com, you can register and win over $5,000.
Oh, that thing. I'm talking about somebody setting odds. The odds of them opening with
Oh,
Harpo are like
Fish
300
prop-
to 1.
Well, there's that Fish Prop Bets guy who sets the odds. And then there's
Okay.
actual legal gambling on it, too.
Oh, look, there's Missy. She's like fanship.
Missy!
There she is.
Hi,
Yeah.
Missy!
Yeah.
Hey, Missy, you want to come hang out post-show? Hit me up. I want you to come on the show with us. I miss you. Miss you, Missy.
Missy and AC.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can still register for Fanship or not, but it's the place to
that
go.
it's
Check it out.
always
It's
open. They want to
sweet.
bring in as many people as they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of promoting people, I'm thinking, and you are going to laugh at this, but on Saturday morning in AC, Fan Art has a yoga thing. I may pay my $15 and go do yoga before the show.
And then
So
come
while
over to
we-
our table so then when
Yeah.
everybody comes to AC to meet the great Went and get their
Yeah.
slogans, you're
I'll
going to be all
sweaty.
loose.
Right,
Well,
loose.
yes, but can we start the live stream early and live stream Kevin yogaing for everybody to watch?
We might-
Because that's entertainment.
We might just replace our show with Kev doing yoga.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin's
I
yoga.
know.
I mean, actually, I think that's a new live bit for next year. Is Kev yoga with Kev?
So I know what I'm doing Saturday morning. I'm going to yoga, but I'm not stretching. I'm just filming Kev.
You're filming.
Exactly.
All right.
Like,
I'm
Emo's
there.
gonna
Bush,
go.
yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. So me and Emo can do it. At least I'll have emotional support.
And Missy too. See that?
Oh,
Look at
there
this.
you go. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be ugly doing it though.
Yeah.
It's like polluted old guy trying to do
Those
yoga.
those sideburns.
But I hope
cover
it isn't,
so
I hope
much.
it
You're
isn't
good to
that
go.
like hot yoga where they make the room like 110 degrees because that would
Birkin
just be
yoga?
wrong. Yeah.
You know, even with Fish coming back, we still only lasted on topic for like 20 minutes. And then we're like, oh, let's talk about yoga and ZZ
But it all
Top.
has to do with it's all
Yeah, but
part
it
of
all has
it.
to
It's
do
about
with-
the shows. Now,
Fish is the launching board. It's the launching board.
It's Kevin's universe. Remember, it's all still in the same universe.
It's the Wook universe. It isn't my universe.
Right.
It's Planet Wook, and we keep expanding out.
That's right. Planet Wook.
Any other hot takes for the show?
Any other hot?
Yeah, where the hell is Vamp?
I don't know, man. I've been trying to stall him Vamp because I want to give him a chance, and I know this motherfucker's gonna call as soon as we go off the air.
I bet you the venue is like overloaded with cell phones right now.
Well, that and I'm curious to see in all the footage tonight, like just to see how many people are masked and what the crowd looks like out there. Like, I'm curious,
dude. All the footage I've seen so far of like shakedown shit, not a goddamn mask in sight.
None.
I saw one mask in one photo. One guy, and he was putting it on.
wait.
I'm fully vaccinated and I'm planning on wearing a mask, I think.
Well, how does okay, let's get serious. Will you?
Yeah, why not? We could do it for a minute.
Right. Will you wear a mask?
Yeah, I absolutely am going to wear a mask. Just for like I'm not so worried about myself being vaccinated. The science with like your viral load that you can transmit still up, but just for the person who maybe couldn't get vaccinated so that they're not the only one where, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a communal thing. Let's all come together, wear a fucking mask, don't make an excuse, and like rage out. You can still rage with the mask on. I promise you.
Are you still planning on bringing your daughter to a show?
I don't know. It's up in the air.
Yeah.
Not because of the show. Like,
one place I get weirded out.
Well, exactly. And like a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know if I bring my kid to a show. My wife and I are comfortable with bringing him to a show in like the perfect world and setup. It's specifically with the Delta variant, and she's obviously not vaccinated because she's younger. She's under 12. So I don't know. It's in the air, but we'll see how the summer goes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I see your point, Tim, too. It's like that. It's for people with kids, like fam with the kids there. Like, yeah, I'd wear a mask because I don't need to wear, like, I'm vaccinated.
Well,
but it's those other people.
Right. One of his isn't 12 yet. So.
Kev, you don't got to talk.
You
can't. Sorry. What's up, Llama?
I just want to reiterate that you can still catch the Delta variant even if you have a vaccine.
They do have the breakthrough case.
So wearing a mask does prevent you from missing a show if you get COVID.
Right.
So it still helps.
Oh shit! My timer just went off. We reached our COVID max for the
show. Good.
My thing is
Kev's gonna disregard that and just dive right into it.
No, I was good. No, just let me say what I was gonna say because I thought this through earlier. Fish has very thank you. Fish has very limited ability to control these things. The venues set the mask, whether you have to wear a mask, and in some states it's illegal for a venue to tell everyone they have to wear a mask. So Fish is really powerless in this.
I really want to just leave this for an awkwardly long time, but I don't know, just didn't want Kev to rant about masks for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think? I mean, I don't know. That's
it's also to that point though. It's also state and local. Like right now, if they played the Forum right now, everyone would have to wear a mask because everything inside in LA County you have to have a mask again. So it's kind of like you're stuck to that. And in places that you don't, then yeah, you're up against like what does the venue say? What is
in Arkansas? It's illegal to tell someone they have to wear a mask.
It would be nice if we didn't need mandates because people weren't fucking morons. That's what would be nice.
And you just wanted to wear a mask for your fellow person so we all could get through this.
You're not being selfish.
Well, I was actually in that little rant there in my strong opinion, so to speak. I was defending Fish because I've seen people going after Fish. Why don't they make everyone wear a mask? Well,
that's not.
Can't.
Yeah. Go ahead, Llama.
I was gonna say, how about Shafty for an opener for people who don't wear a mask? An oblivious fool.
Right. Or what's the other version of it? Oh,
Olivia's Pool. Yeah, I've seen both of them.
Exactly.
I saw Shafty once back on the island tour.
So do they start right at 7? You guys think, or you think they're gonna
8 o'clock? Yeah, they'll start at around 8 o'clock.
Yeah, the show is in Central Time, so it's going to start at 7.
Right,
we're operating in the Central.
I bet it's a little after.
Yeah, but Wook headquarters is in the Eastern time zone.
Yeah.
So.
Wook headquarters is in StreamYard. That shit's global.
Global. Yeah, our buddies over at the other show, I think, picked up StreamYard. So the other show you'll be watching with tour footage will look very similar.
I'm really interested. I'm really interested in what they're going to do, just to compare their notes on the show and what we get.
And it's not. It doesn't need to be one or the other. I'm probably going to watch every one of those shows, and I'm obviously going to be in on ours.
I want to hear they're smart kids. They know what they're doing. I want to hear what they have to say.
Only you, as a true boomer, are allowed to call them kids. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're like 10 years my senior, but I was about to correct you, and then I'm like, wait, you're like 900 years old. Right. You literally can't call them kids.
Hey, do you think we should wrap this up so that way we can get ready for the first show?
Llama, I tried to wrap this up like 10 minutes ago. Of course, I think we should wrap this up.
Yeah, where's our star reporter?
Hey, Llama, if you need to go like feed the baby llamas or do something.
No, I'm just trying to help everybody move the show along properly. That's my job. I gotta corral everybody.
Tanking? Or like the numbers tanking?
Wait, what?
That's Arkansas fam.
Connect.
Come on.
Yes!
All right. Fam, you got 2 minutes. Go.
What's happening? We in Arkansas, baby. Look at this. We got Zucker. Look at that. We got my friends. Look at this. Deanna's here. Look at all this.
Oh my God, I'm so fucking jealous.
Look
That's
at that.
awesome.
Yeah,
this is exclusive live footage.
What is up, fellas?
Yo, what's up, fam? How's the energy there? Everybody excited?
Dude, it is out of control here, brother. The shakedown was heavy duty, hardcore, big vibes everywhere, man. Everybody is super pumped.
Yeah.
Love it. What
do you think they're going to open with, fam? You got a take on that?
Well, I've been moving a lot. I think right now, get back on the train and free or even money, okay? I've always been going down with disease, but a lot of people yelling glide out here at me. So I think
Kev was on the glide train.
Get back on the train because that's Piper's favorite song. So
Nice.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Nice. I hope she gets one at some point tonight if they don't open with it. That's awesome.
Fam, what's the over-under on chances you're going to make it to the after show?
Very high because I will be driving us home. So I'll be the sober guy here in this crew. You can tell.
Nice.
That's just natural fam energy. Everybody thought fam was lit, but
yeah.
After show full trip.
Sweet.
All right, well, take your notes, man. We're looking forward to getting your live from the field correspondence.
Yep.
But
the energy's off the chart. You can just feel the energy coming.
It's cutting up a little bit. So I will see you
No worries, fam.
Enjoy the show, brother.
Thanks for checking in.
See you guys.
Have a great show, brother.
Love you, fam. It's like you can feel the energy coming through his
fucking phone. Live international television right there, people.
Oh,
that was
my
an exclusive. God. That was a first look inside the venue.
Anybody else got goosebumps? Like I
know. I got chills, to be honest with you.
I literally have goosebumps right now.
So good.
I got a boner weirdly.
Tell us more.
Thank you.
Man, go find that chicken.
And that is why I think fam should have won. Because he gives Chad boners through porks. All right, too much. We're done.
No. That is the way you end the show. See that, people? That was brilliant.
All right, guys. I'll see you afterwards.
Thank you
see you post show. Sam wasn't wearing a mask.
Nobody was.
Nobody was. All right, guys.
In the chat. Thanks to everybody.
Yeah. Thank you, Chad.
Thanks, chat. We'll see you guys tonight. Have a great show. Thanks for watching as always. Let's do this.
We're on tour.